I think we're gonna go meet Kaine in this part.
This part is quiet.
It is significantly more quiet. Wow.
Why do you
Okay,
have to
that's better.
dig for fucking everything that's on the ground?
Because the animation takes forever. And it's annoying.
That's why I asked, why do we have to do it?
Anyways, this is the first time I played the game in like 5 months.
Oh, you're trying to remember all this shit.
I don't know what we have and don't have.
This is my...
I remember we got Grimoire Vice.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what abilities I got.
This is my problem with games like this. I will put them down and I'll come back to them and completely have forgotten what happened. I am.
It's not that I
very bad
forgot
about
what
that.
happened. I know the plot and shit because I played the game before.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't remember exactly where I was at in the game. So it's not as bad as if I hadn't played this game. Anyways, Devil and Popola are like sages. They know all the shit. And are apparently the only ones who can understand the songs.
But they speak English.
Okay, so that's the song. All the songs in these games, in the Nier and Nier Automata, are in another language, or outside of a couple that are in like English and Japanese or French.
Mm.
But they're mostly sung in this made-up language. I think mainly based on Gaelic and Northern European languages. I think I could be wrong. So yeah. Good luck trying to sing the songs. You're gonna have to look up the lyrics.
I'm just saying, this is like, what was it, 1,000 years in the future? The ancient songs are fucking our current songs. So they could have saved themselves a lot of money just by using like licensed music.
I'm about to just start singing Michael Jackson. It's like no one knows what it means or why it was written.
And it's
All
just...
we know is someone was a smooth criminal.
It's just fucking bad. It's like, I know the dance too. She starts spinning, grabbing her crotch.
I'd watch that. That'd be funny as fuck.
It's the ancient song of our people. Rah rah
No, it's a Song of the Ancients, one of the best tracks in the game.
Yeah, yeah.
So glad it's the hub music.
Bad Romance is pretty good. I agree.
Ugh, shut the fuck up.
So are these sections here, like, are they fully 2D? Because they look
No,
like they are.
it's a 3D environment.
Okay.
Well, like, you can see the environment swivel around when the camera transitions.
Yeah, no, I know it's a 3D environment. I'm saying are you locked to 2 dimensions, like, physically?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Whoa, Breath of the Wild lore.
Anyways, none of this is important. Actually, it is important, but we'll get to that later.
Man, the artist got really lazy on those buildings. Whoever made this mural.
Oh, shut up. It's aesthetic. I don't know.
I imagine it's some kind of magic.
Also, that's like the last time we'll hear, I think, that track. Because that's the one that plays in the beginning of the game.
I like that track.
It is good.
So
And now you'll never hear it again until you go to Spotify.
I was like actually watching our first Nier part back again, and I rewatched the intro because that was part of our last part, or our first part. And I assume there's another time skip at some point.
Why do you say that?
Do we get to play as an older Yona later on?
No.
Okay. Well, who is that
Did you
chick?
see a white-haired girl running around?
Yeah, it looked like Yona, but older.
That's not Yona. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. You'll find out soon.
Okay. She also
it's
has
funny you say that. There is a time
titties.
There is a time skip,
Okay.
but that's for different reasons. Well, it's only like 4 years or 5 years or something like that. That'll be much later though, about midway through the game.
Gotcha. Okay.
But only about like a third or like a fifth of the way into our playthrough.
Okay.
Isn't that fun how that works?
Yeah. Okay. It's so jarring going from voice acted lines to no voice acting.
Yeah. Yep, and now she's
be
talking again.
Dude, he's looking crazy right now. His freaking hair and eyes.
Yeah, I like the Brother Nier protagonist so much more. But like, I couldn't pass up the chance to play through the original game and make it content at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So this worked out.
Gotcha.
Am I lazy? Yes.
Why do you have an accent? What accent are you speaking in?
I don't know. Apparently they liked it because he does the exact same accent in the remake. Same voice actor and all.
Did they redo all the lines and stuff in the remake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every single line in the game, without fail, is voiced outside of a certain section.
I have to ask that because they're making that Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, Konami is, and they're just completely using the original voice acting.
Well, see, that game was fully voiced before, though. So, like, I get it there. But this, for its remake, was redone, and especially for our main character here, because he's much younger in that game, he can't have the same voice actor.
They made him
He's
younger?
the only one replaced. In the remake, you play as Brother Nier instead of Papa Nier here.
Well, then is it really a remake?
It's a remake of Nier Replicant where you do that. This is the second version of Nier. Because the first version of Nier, Nier Replicant, you play as Brother Nier. This is based on Nier Gestalt, the second version released for Xbox 360. Where you play as Papa Nier.
I'm so confused. So there's two versions of the same game, but you play as a different character.
Yeah. The only difference between the game is the main character's design and relation to Yona. In one, he's a brother, and in the other, which is what we're playing, he's the papa.
Why did they...
They only remade Nier Replicant. Nier Gestalt was not remade. So Papa Nier is not really in that game.
I feel like they could have easily just had that as an option in the remake. If that's the only difference, really.
Well, that's a hell of a lot more voice lines.
Just reuse the old ones.
But they're not fully voiced. That remake fully voices all the lines.
This is why we have AI. I'm joking. I don't want AI to take people's jobs. They couldn't have got the voice actor back.
Well, no, he's voicing a 14-year-old and then 18-year-old boy. Well, okay. So Brother Nier gets two voice actors, one for the 14-year-old version and one later for the time skip. And the time skip Nier in that game is sexy as fuck.
Nice.
Like, I'm not gay, but he'd make me gay.
He'd show me
and
the light.
Especially his voice actor. Ray Chase does a wonderful job and has a fantastic voice. And unfortunately puts this voice actor to shame. I like this guy. He does great for what he's given, but there are a couple of awkward lines he has. One will be coming on a couple parts from now that's pretty infamous and hilarious. We're going to do some side quests.
Okay.
I'll be mostly skipping out a lot of the grunt work for these because they are go here, collect this, and then walk all the way back to turn it in. Barely any of them are actually interesting.
Hunt down goats again.
Other than a lot of the quests will feature a reaction between these characters, and the dialogue is funny. Grimoire Weiss and the main character have a great relationship, and I love hearing them bicker. I'm not completing this quest because fuck this quest. It's just gonna sit there forever until we beat the game.
Good.
And,
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Oh, so that girl who was singing here at the fountain, outside of maybe like one part later, she's permanently now in the bar, in the tavern. So, if you want to hear the lyrics to the song, you have to go into the tavern, where she is.
Okay.
I just thought I'd point that out.
Okay, so you can accept multiple quests.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But they're still dog shit. They're still dog shit in the remake too. They're the exact same side quests, just fully voiced. That is one thing I will criticize about the remake. They did not fix the quests at all.
Hey, you know what? At least it's not like another like other games where they would make you only be able to do one at a time or something.
Yeah, it's ahead of its time for that, but they're still not good.
Even like Breath of the Wild makes you only like some quests are like fluid, but a lot of the quests are like you have to do this now or you won't. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do all the side. I didn't do too many side quests in Breath of the Wild, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I like the ones in that game that you can just do as you play. Like in Tears of the Kingdom, there's one where you visit all the like horse outposts, and you do like a little mini quest at each, and there's like a big bird news reporter guy at each of them, and he's like trying to get the scoop on what happened to Zelda and whatever. So you help him, and if you do that, then you get the anti-slip climbing gear. It's pretty good.
That is overpowered.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't work.
Okay, so for reference, I did play the remake to this game, but the magic and aiming and just general combat works differently. So I am getting used to it again.
Okay. So
in some ways, the magic's almost easier to aim in this game, because there's a lot more lock-on.
Yeah.
But it's clunky.
Yeah.
So I still prefer it in the remake.
So is this your first playthrough of the original game, then?
Yes.
Okay.
It is mostly the same structure, outside of a couple added things to the remake.
Gotcha.
So I was pretty comfortable running through it.
Cool.
Compared to every time I try to play and record Kingdom Hearts. Fuck that game.
Damn.
But yeah, we're gonna be here for a little bit, enjoying the nice calm music.
This is exciting music. This is like adventuring music. I want to...
It is. I love this music. Best track in the game. Just kidding. I'm gonna say that for like all the tracks. I'm gonna say that about like all the tracks. Okay.
I was about to say like, this is the peak already.
Okay, as the song you're going to hear the most, besides Song of the Ancients, I'd say this is really fucking good.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So yeah, Nier Automata is the same way, which is nice.
Yeah, I am, getting more excited to play that game. Might be what I play next after I finish Elden Ring.
Oh, don't worry, I'll infinitely bug you about it if you start it. Have fun with that.
Don't spoil things.
I won't spoil things. But, like, I'm going to want constant updates. Like, you basically gotta live tweet the game to me.
Man, after playing Sonic Frontiers, it's so hard to go back to other open-ended games like this. I just want to spin dash on a rock and fly into space. That is...
You can do that in this game. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Dude, all these open, like more realistic open maps would fit just fine in Frontiers because that's what those maps are. Like I'm pretty sure someone's actually porting like the Breath of the Wild Hyrule into Frontiers.
Yeah, the map design in Automata, while admittedly not perfect yet, is a lot more interesting than this game. Outside of this game's like dungeons and such and more dedicated areas. Yeah. But like the open HUDs and such are just kind of big and empty.
Yeah. This is essentially just like Ocarina of Time's Hyrule Field. It's just a big open with nothing
Yeah,
fucking
which
in
is
it.
why we got, you know, the overworld theme playing.
Yeah.
Except it's not even the entire overworld theme because the theme changes depending on your area too. This track will play in 2 of the overworld sections, and in 1 intermittent section.
I thought you were gonna walk up and smack that guy and you were gonna get kicked.
Oh, so they're talking about that pig over there. That thing's very, very strong and overpowered. One of the... I don't know if it's like Automata, but in Automata, those animals that walk around are the only things that actually always scale to your character. So no matter what level you are, if they hit you, they can just always destroy you in like 3 hits.
Kill him. Yeah.
No matter what. And it's kind of funny.
You played Dark Souls.
Yeah, he has
fine.
a lot of fucking health.
You played Dark Souls, it's fine. Oh wait, no, your brother played that. Sorry.
Yeah, he 2-shots me though, so I spoiler alert, I don't kill him here. I give up after a bit because I don't want to grind to kill him.
What do you get?
So the only reason that... Okay, you get a boar tusk and some other materials. Outside of that, the only reason to kill him is for a side quest that we'll accept later.
Okay.
And you do want to do that side quest. But I'll explain why once we get to it, just to not spoil it. Come on, just leave him already. You don't want to be here for 10 minutes, just go.
Me trying to fight the ninja at level 1 in Sonic Frontiers. Or not the ninja,
I'd have cut
the
this
shinobi.
out, but this part's already short. So
oh shit!
this.
Yeah, this part is short. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay. So this is part of our upgrade system for weapons. So you can pick up words, magic words, once you get Grimoire Vice, and you can equip them to weapons and magic and pretty much any move your character can do in the game. And it will add different attributes like upping damage or adding a specific magic element to it, like poison and such.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't go too far in depth. It's mainly just put on what's the most powerful at the time to your spells. But you'll see me play around with it a little bit, or I'll skip past a lot of the menus.
Yeah.
It's useful when playing the game just to get that damage, just to get that a little bit more damage. But I'm not really going to show it off here because it's not going to physically change any attributes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anyways, we're going to the Airy. This place is pretty cool. That little cottage is important. We'll be getting back to that later.
Yeah, I figured, and I know why they do this because it points it out to you so you remember it better. But do we need to stop the game for the guy to say, "Oh, it looks like it's abandoned"? Like,
yeah.
A lot of games do that where they just fully halt your gameplay, and it kind of is...
Well, at least this time it's a full camera shot and it's cool, and we got a nice song.
Well, yeah, this is fine. This is like showing the area that you're about to explore. The other thing is just like, oh, look at this thing that you can plainly see. It's abandoned. Oh, we could see that already.
Yeah. So, to kind of explain this area, there's a little mystery to it. It's kind of very empty. As you can see, there's supposed to be people around, but there aren't. They're all... And if you pass their houses, they'll start yelling at you to go away, or yelling at her to go away. We'll see who her is later.
Oh, no.
And they're very, very, very fearful of shades and outsiders.
Who the hell designed this place? Am I right or am I right? Insert laugh track.
Okay, at least he's self-aware.
Ba, ba, ba,
Ooh, there we go. We got a word.
pa.
We can increase our attack power by 2%.
Ah!
Yay. Let's equip that. So yeah, you just add them in like this.
Oh, okay.
You can add them in whatever combination you want, and different words will complement each other and give different effects. I'm not really going to show off the full system because we'd be here a bit.
Gotcha.
So. Oh yeah, so if you absorb blood into your book, it restores some of your magic power quicker.
Cool.
you don't have to do anything. It just automatically happens. I don't know why there's a tutorial, other than to explain why blood is just being drawn to your book.
No,
And
you're
it looks metal as fuck, but it is weird.
fighting all these bitches on this tight ass. Can you fall? I assume
Oh,
you can.
can't. You can jump off, but you can't walk off.
Can they knock you off? They hit you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't really want to test it. But maybe we'll learn later. If you do fall off, you just respawn and you lose a bit of health.
Okay.
Nope, not responding. What a bitch. Who is Kaine? We'll see her later.
Is that the chick from the opening?
Yeah.
Okay.
We like Kaine. She's great.
The intro
Ooh, we got another
kind of
word.
the intro kind of spoils her getting stabbed in the chest.
That happens a lot. The intro spoils a lot of things, and I mean a lot. Like, maybe during the last part I'll edit in the intro to watch again when we beat the game,
So I can see
and you'll
all
understand
the shit.
it. It's like JoJo Part 1.
Yeah.
It is exactly like that. It spoils so much shit that you're not going to know anything about until you see it. So it's not really a spoiler. It just kind of happens. And it's like, okay, I guess this is something that'll happen in the game, but I don't... Because I don't... I'm sure there are people out there, but I don't watch the intro often when I play the game. I'll watch it at the beginning, and then maybe after I beat the game, but I don't watch it each time I open the game a lot of times. Maybe if you do that, it'll be more of a spoiler.
Yeah, but then there's people like me who just see something in the opening and I'm like, oh, that bitch got stabbed. And I remember
I don't
it.
pay attention to that.
I remember it. Then I'm gonna see that character show up and I'm like, oh, you're gonna get stabbed. Geb.
Okay, so Geb gives you more physical damage, or for like martial arts. It's like those. But none of those do damage, so I don't know what that stat does. Maybe it upgrades defense. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be for like blocking. I barely ever block though. The blocking in this is really good, and you should use it. Don't be like me though.
Why? What do you do?
Because I just don't use it.
Well,
I'm just limiting myself because I either forget I have it or I just want to dodge roll.
Whoa, the lighting there. That was
Anyways,
boring.
that answers our question about can you jump off of this. The answer is yes.
Yeah. Oh, a person.
Let's talk to the chief.
This must be the chief's house.
Shut up, don't make fun of Vice. He's the best character. Best book. He has some amazing one-liners later.
This must be the chief's house. Quite.
I love it. He's pompous as fuck.
Dude, they just, in the same scene, switch between voiced and not voiced.
Okay, that was for a side quest I accepted.
Oh.
Where in the side quest, you have to deliver something to this place, but if you roll around or take damage, it'll break. Yeah, I chose the worst time to do that side quest. You want to do it after this quest, or after this point in the game. Because you can just walk back here, but there will be no shades or anything. People will still yell at you to leave. They're very fearful.
Understood.
Yeah, what a bunch of bitches.
Bunch of fucking little scamps.
Anyways, that guy knew nothing, so we're gonna leave now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to learn about the sealed verses, which are these magical things that can power up our book, and supposedly will cure Yona. So that's the name of the game. We're gonna save Yona, because best girl.
You can't.
She's adorable, and we must protect.
I think Doesn't best girl imply like the like I don't know.
Waifu material?
Yeah.
No. Best
That's
girl can be a child.
that's what I always heard it as.
Uh, no, I'm not talking about like lollies and shit, like actual children that aren't sexualized. They can be best girl. Like Anya from Spy Family. Or something like that. I
I'll
don't know.
take your word for it, but
Anime culture is weird, yes.
I'm just gonna say nah.
Anyways, look, it's that flower Yona was looking for. And a lot of them. Yay!
Hands off the flowers.
Oh,
Hi, Kaine.
a person. You're gonna get stabbed.
Thank you, Kaine, for single-handedly making this an M-rated game.
Titties! Look!
And yes, there is a reason she wears the lingerie. We'll get into that later.
And leather gloves.
Anyways, this is the woman everyone fears. She, as you can tell from her arm, is part shade. We'll get into the reasons and what that means later. But for now,
Ooh.
she doesn't like us being around her house. So we gotta fight her.
I like how she just decided to set up camp outside this village that hates her.
Because it was her home for a bit.
Oh.
But she was ostracized for reasons we'll get into much later.
Gotcha.
When it becomes a little more relevant. Kaine is a very good character. Yeah. All the characters in this game are beloved, but Kaine is usually one of the top ones. Along with our main character and this character named Emil, who we'll meet later.
Get fucked.
Of course, we don't have to kill her.
Huh. She needs some underwear.
She is wearing underwear. She's just only wearing underwear.
It's not covering the crack. That's all I know.
It doesn't need to.
This
It's
is,
covering the important bits.
she's quite literally just wearing lingerie.
Yeah. It literally is lingerie. If you look at any outfit guides, it is listed as lingerie.
Oh my god.
And you can get this outfit for 2B to wear in Nier Automata, and it's great.
This is the ancient outfit from thousands of years ago that has been passed down in my family.
No, it is supposed to be sexy lingerie. It's not like she's wearing it because she doesn't know what it is. It is 100% lingerie.
No, I figured. It's just funnier to think of it that way.
Yeah.
As if we made, like, Nier abridged. That would be the joke.
No, Nier Abridged would point out why she's wearing the outfit more. But we'll get into that later.
I like how you don't actually kill her.
Well, no. Why would you kill her?
Well, I mean, it's a nice attention to detail that you don't take her health bar down all the way.
Oh, yeah. It's a big boy.
It's Godzilla!
We're not gonna see his name, like, ever. I think you only see it in strategy guides and stuff, but that's Hook. He took someone very important from Kaine, and Kaine hates him.
I didn't think we were playing Dark Souls 2 yet.
Yeah, this is our first really big shade. It's pretty cool. I like it.
I don't like his eyeballs on his chin.
You don't like the testicles?
It's kind of gross. It's kind of weirding me out a little bit.
That's the point.
I know it is.
So stop being a wimp.
It's like that. What's that phobia of, like, the lack of patterns or something? It's like agoraphobia. It's kind of what it's giving me.
I think so, because the show Soul Eater has a character like that. You should watch Soul Eater.
Oh God. It's its balls.
Think of it more like eggs.
Eggs are balls.
I suppose.
Especially if you hard boil them, they can bounce.
Okay.
Oh,
Ow.
just
fuck.
jump over
Fuck.
the freaking things. They were fiending for some more hits.
I love the dialogue. There's a reason they didn't have to change the script at all for the remake. So good.
This guy's a chump compared to that fucking boar.
I'd say in terms of health bar size, it's about the same.
You're doing
He
more.
just doesn't do as much damage.
You're doing more damage to this guy.
Well, it's because he has a bigger health bar, so it's more spread out. So you can see more damage per second. That's reflected. Also, the boars are bullshit, yes.
Dude, she's got cool powers. I want to be her. Oh my gosh.
It is really weird. I don't know if it's ever explained how she has magic, where she learned it, how it works. Because you're not really supposed to have magic. No one really makes a big deal out of having it, but it's not like it's common.
Well, I figured it's because she's part shade.
I don't even know if it's entirely that, though. It could be. I don't know. Time to get out the strategy guide that explains everything.
Get out of the way,
In later
Kaine.
parts, when we do lore explanations, I'll pretty much be reading from that thing.
Okay.
Because it's very handy. It has a full timeline of everything that happens. And that is just lovely. She saved us, at least.
She could have broke our jaw. I don't know if that's saving us.
Don't worry about it.
Or snapped our neck. Oh,
I think you should be more worried about her right now.
the world.
Yeah, kind of. Yay!
Oh yeah. Kill this
You don't
guy.
get an eye. So this is the big thing with Kaine is she loses control of that shade a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then it starts... Oh wait, no. I guess not now.
Then it consumes her.
Yeah, kind of.
This is just the girl from Eco, all grown up.
Never seen the like. This one has been possessed by shade.
The girl from Eco wishes she could be this badass.
No other.
I think. I don't know. I never finished Eco.
You
I
should
don't know what
finish
happens
Eco.
at the ending.
You should finish
I
Eco.
should.
It's a good ass game.
Yeah. It being on the PS2 looks as nice as this game.
You know what? At least the character models are higher poly in this. More detailed.
I suppose. But then you play another game by Square Enix, Final Fantasy 13, and the character models make these look like ass.
Yeah, but isn't it that Final Fantasy 13 game on PS3? Doesn't it have like low poly hands?
Yeah, the sausage fingers. You know how they fixed that in the sequel?
How?
They gave everyone gloves, and it looks significantly better.
Oh,
So it's still low poly, but you can't actually see the fingers.
gotcha.
So it's a lot more palatable to look at. Ooh.
Mm.
Okay, we're gonna listen to this track for a little bit. This is Kaine's theme. I think the song is literally just called Kaine Salvation. Beautiful track. I love it. So good.
Man,
We'll hear it a few times throughout the game.
I am just imagining how much better the remake probably looks.
Oh, so much better. Alright. We're gonna go check on Yona.
This quite literally looks like Ocarina of Time Hyrule Field, but with a texture mod.
Ooh. Hey, you remember that overpowered fist?
Yes! Yes! I was waiting for it.
Let's go punch some sheep.
Punch the boar.
Oh, this thing does a lot of damage, but not that much damage. Oh, didn't shoot. We didn't punch the sheep.
You're about to get kicked.
Ow. Yep.
Oh, the combo. Bitch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I would never
That's
switch
cool.
off of this. This is so cool.
There are ones that are better for different situations, but yeah, this one's cool as fuck.
I don't know. I like to punch things.
I don't really use it too much in the remake, because in the remake, the Dark Lance is way more powerful and way more usable.
Gotcha.
Just because of its range, so I use that more often. But in this game, yeah, that Dark Fist is overpowered as shit. And I do believe everything levels with you.
Cool.
All your magic abilities and such. So, ow! Every attack sends you flying in this game.
Yeah, the knockback
Bitch.
looks annoying. Oh!
Dude,
The
how
hell?
did that kill him? You can charge it and you can get more fist out of it. I think your magic meter levels up
Wow.
with you, so you slowly get more meter as you go forward. So you can have like 6 fists charged up at once and they all hit.
Oh.
It just takes a while to charge, so you're likely to get hit and lose your charge anyways.
Does it
So
come out as 6 different fists, or is it just
yeah,
one?
you'll see them all grow around him.
Hell yes.
It looks sick.
Punch,
The
punch,
magic
punch,
effects
punch.
in this game are sick as fuck.
Like the one thing that I'm like really hyped about with this game right now. Like holy shit.
Yeah, those effects are freaking sick. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it.
Where all the graphics budget went.
Oh, apparently, that and the cutscenes.
And the shades. I think the shades look pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good thing they do because they're pretty much the main enemy and they don't get a whole lot of variety outside of boss fights.
Man, this game is just sounding all sorts of boring. I'll be perfectly honest. Other than the magic, of course.
Well, that's why I say play the remake. It's significantly better.
Yeah.
I will say though, it was interesting because I had never seen anything about this game until after I played Automata, and when I saw the enemies in this game for the first time, I was really confused. I'm like, what happened to robots?
Yeah.
Everything's so different. Anyways, we'll be talking to Yona later in the next part. So bye.
Bye.